Hey guys, so thanks for tuning into this video of me coloring basically. So today I'm using this book. Let's see if you can see. Adult coloring mandalas. Mandalas, however you say it. Sorry about the light. Let me try to make it. Is that better? Alrighty. So basically is this one I did in color pencil, Crayola, a little bit of Prisma, Scholar, some odds and ends. But yeah, so let's pick a clean sheet for this coloring. So today I have with me my tea. This is the last of my Tivana youthberry with orange blossoms. Nice. Alright. So today's coloring tools are going to be these old crayons I've had forever. I think some of these are from 3rd grade or something. So you can see a lot of broken bits. This one I love so much. I actually took Elmer's glue and glued paper around it to stabilize it. I think, yes. Love this color. I believe Goldenrod didn't Goldenrod get discontinued. I have a couple of the special edition Halloween colors from like, gosh, a decade ago, probably more than a decade ago. One random red crayon that's never been touched. And some of these freebies from a restaurant or something. So yeah, so using my old crayons and a coloring book, let's get started. I'm trying to find a photo with some big areas that I can color in with these not so sharp points. I do have a pencil sharpener, but it's gonna make a mess if I try to sharpen. Over here's a little something I use as a trash can in case you see me reaching for that. Wow, this one's so too detailed. But this one possibility, and ooh, this one's a possibility. Look at all these big flat areas. Although I think the crayons are too opaque, they might go over the black. So this is a possibility. Ooh, and this is a possibility. I like all the forms. You know, I like this one too. So of these, I think my favorite choices are this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I think these 3. So if this one's too busy, so this one versus this one. These little dots are gonna be hard to do, but actually, wasn't there one that was mostly black, basically? This one, right? You know what? There's so many dots here too, so it's this one versus this one. If anyone's watching live, let me know which one you want me to pick. You know what, let's do this one, because I think the bright colors of the crayons are going to make it pop. So let's see. Ooh, gold. I love gold. Oops, I just realized now that it might be blocked by my hand. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me, nope, that doesn't help. Alrighty, let me. This gold is doing nothing. That was disappointing. I'm pressing pretty hard too. I'm pushing down really hard. You see on the wall. I'm trying to get better lighting without blinding you. It's my favorite color. This is a pre-reformulation goldenrod too. Way back when the, God, I want to say 2009 or something. It's a long time ago. When they had the huge thing with asbestos, they reformulated a lot of colors. So that's part of the reason I have all these, is because a lot of these are pre-reformulation colors. So they're harder and they just work better. This is harder than I thought. You can't tell, but I'm pushing down really hard on the crayon to get a good color layer. It's all these little flakes. This paper is actually not the, not the smoothest paper, so there's enough tooth that it should be capturing a good layer of color, but it's just not. All these little specks. I'm alrighty. I realize I should have shot this with the camera on my left, but you know what? Too late for that now. This is a live stream. We're just gonna roll with it. Alright, if there's anyone in the chats, I'm sorry. I am not paying attention to that right now, but I will, read anything that pops up after. I don't like Carnation Pink. It's a pretty color, but it doesn't work well. Ooh, nice. Oh. Wow, I'd forgotten how bad at keeping my crayons together I was as a kid. god, worst crayon ever. Doesn't put down any color, and I think it's supposed to be like peach or, well, skin tone, but just look at that. This crayon is so bad, I'm tossing it straight into the trash can. Oh, I remember this color. It was like one of my favorites. I think it's like Magic Mint or something. It's supposed to be a UV fluorescent color, I believe. This was one of my special crayons. Wow, this color's sad. Why did I like it so much as a kid? You know what? I'm on a Kamari kick. I don't think I like this color anymore, even though this was one of my favorites as a kid, so yeah, you know what? This color doesn't spark joy. I'm gonna trash can. Wow, that's small. Yeah, no, this is... Hope that lighting's better. My back was actually hit. There's a window over here, so whenever I turned my body to show the camera more, it was actually impacting my lighting. Yes, I'm a rebel, going over the lines. Look at how different these two look. I think this might be the new formula that replaced the original goldenrod. I believe the goldenrod might have been discontinued, but look at how similar they look on paper, but how different the color looks. Oh, okay, not what I expected from a brand new crayon. Kind of weak. Look at the original on, what was that, Scarlet? Look at the brand new red. Huh, okay. I definitely expected more color, but okay, yep, that's fine. This is why I'm a huge fan of the original formula. The original formula laid down smoother. It was a harder crayon. The new reformulations, you know, post asbestos scare, harder, I think. In my opinion, I mean, softer. In my opinion, more paraffin, more softer wax. So they get these little specks and they don't lay down as nice because they're not as hard. Like, you see how the smoothness? Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Having grown up with crayons like most of us, I felt strongly when they reformulated it and I found out my favorite color. No, colors no longer worked quite so good. Quite so well. Sorry. Well. Must be a rebel. Use blue. Ooh, look at that. I love this color so much. I'm going to use it again on here. I'm pressing really hard. But look at that color. Look at that smooth color laydown, you know, relatively speaking. It's kind of filling in all the parts of the paper, burnishing it down a little. Beautiful. You know what brand of crayons I recommend? I mean, you know, that's non-artist, but if you're willing to pay a little more, the Faber-Castell beeswax crayons are awesome. I mean, they smell nice. When you first open the box, it smells, well, like beeswax, and they're awesome crayons. I mean, if you like scribble too hard, there are some flecks and buildup as well. But generally speaking, if you use it lightly, good color lay down and everything. But yeah. So anyway, you know, if anyone's in the market for a beautiful pack of slightly higher price crayons, I'm gonna say they're $20, but go on Amazon, check it out yourself. And Faber-Castell has great artist stuff too. Like the polychrome rose colored pencils. Awesome, awesome. Tea break. It's really good. Oh gosh, beautiful color, but lumpy as heck. Wow, that's lumpy. You know what? Next back to school time, I'm buying a new pack of crayons. Actually, I think I might already have a pack or two of the 24 count. I just not sure where I put them, to be honest. But next back to school time, I'm buying a new pack of crayons and tossing most of these. This is ridiculous. I mean, for what, 50 cents a pack? I think I've seen them as cheap as 25 cents a pack. I'm just gonna get new crayons, you know, in the future. I mean, I do have that big pack from the sorting video, but I'm kind of finding myself reluctant to actually use them because they look so pretty, you know? Alright, is anyone here a kid? Or maybe a mommy with a child? Say hi, guys. No, already. I'm gonna go for a shading thing. I'm gonna go for shading. Kind of hard to do, but you know. Okay, really hard to do with crayons, but you know, I'll try it. So the other day, actually, was this 2 days ago on Friday, I was at IKEA and I saw all those Mala coloring tools and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted them. But then I was like, I'm a grown woman, you know? I don't really need any kids coloring stuff. But I almost bought the watercolor box because I just thought it was so cool. It's basically a kid's watercolor, you know, paint on top of a little plastic box that you can store things in. I just thought it was so cool. But yeah, I've been reorganizing my arts and crafts areas. Like, I used to sort of shove them all together into a drawer, and then I bought this like 3-drawer plastic organizer thing. One of those with wheels, even though I haven't put the wheels on yet. I used to I basically put everything, well, not everything, the stuff that wasn't in the original drawer I put in there, but now I actually reorganized. So there's a few things still left in the original drawer. It's my dresser drawer actually from like before. Just stuff I wasn't sure how to categorize or I didn't feel like moving, like a couple my box of markers and like the beeswax crayons I mentioned earlier. But I also have have a drawer just for craft supplies. I'm like really into scrapbooking. So I have a drawer of just scrapbooking and like, hole punches and tools. And I have not a drawer, a cart. I have a cart of that, and I also have a cart of like proper art supplies, basically. Like my watercolors and, the good stuff, the expensive stuff especially. I do have some of the kids' items out front though, because I do have a lot of kids' grade items, not just, proper artist grade items. Most of my stuff is kids' grade, but hey, it works almost as well for like a tenth the price. If you watched my other video, I've recently got into acrylic pouring. I actually went out and bought 6 colors the other day, yesterday, because I'm going to paint the IKEA table. So I got the Minwax polyacrylic that everyone says should be used to finish out the table, to finish out furniture, but I also actually got some of the Mod Podge spray fixative. So I'm gonna actually try to see if I can use that fixative instead, or maybe on top or under or something. At the very least, I can always use it on my actual arts and art pieces. Right now, I have a brush on semi-gloss, sort of a satin finish that I use for example, oil pastels or normal pastels. I've tried it on graphite, but it kind of smeared a little because I literally was using a brush to brush it. So, but yeah, so maybe the spray fixative will be a little bit better for that stuff. Let's see. So, there's this color. I haven't used this yet. Oh, okay. I think this is the same as this one. Yeah, this is literally a lifetime supply of broken crayon bits. This is, some of these crayons are, I think, from, like, grade school. 20-year-old crayons, right? And you know what, I'm gonna go back to the Magic Mint, just cause I don't have any other colors, and honestly, it's kind of growing on me. I know I said I don't like this color because there's like, well, no color to it, but it lays on smooth and it's hard, and honestly I think I'm gonna end up keeping it because it was one of my favorites as a kid. I don't think I've ever actually done anything UV reactive or anything with it, but I don't know. There must have been a reason it was one of my faves as a kid. Who knows? For all I know, it's because it's always smooth and doesn't bunch up and stuff. It's a very, very hard crayon. The harder it is, the less likely it is to create these little speckles and blotches, but also the lesser the color payoff, basically. Because unfortunately, because these are kids crayons, they don't have the highest pigment load. That is to say, there's not as much color in it as, say, your, $2 a crayon artist ones. I want to say Crayon Dash has Neo colors. I think Neo Color 1s might be wax. Because I believe Neo Color 2 is a line of water-soluble crayons. That is to say, if you wet it, they'll actually dissolve. They're like watercolors, but in crayon form. So I think the Neo Color 1s are, I want to say like $3 a crayon, but don't quote me on that. Either way, I'm sure those, you like lightly run it over and it's probably gonna wow you with the color. These, not so much. I mean, they are what they are, you can't really expect that much from them. They are what they are. I'm gonna use this pale yellow. And I'm just gonna create a little bit of, oh no, wait. Okay, so when doing the gradient, I normally prefer to do dark and then put light on top, because I can burnish the paper with a lighter color. But this will work okay too. I'll just have to go over the whole thing with the lighter color at the end. But yeah, I'm trying to keep this at a more basic level because I'm really into like actual art. So I'm trying not to use so many harder terms, but if there's anything that you don't like get, just let me know and I'll explain it later on in the comments. Just let me know in the comments. Wait, was it this one or this one? Yeah, you see how the darker colors lay on top of the light color and it doesn't look as good as the one where the light color was put on second? But you know what, that can all be adjusted. I'm just gonna go on the light color lightly to blend in on the darker color properly. How long has this video been? Oh, sorry. My computer just, my phone just stuttered a little there. Hopefully you didn't, hopefully the filming didn't cut out or anything. I just got the notice saying 10% power, which is just great, because I actually have it charging on my computer. So I guess a USB 3.0 port doesn't charge it fast enough. Lovely. Well, that means it's been like, what, 10 minutes at least? Because my phone was at like 25 when I first started. So it's been a while. Alright, let me just finish this up and, Ooh, oh. Yeah, no, the color kind of just running off. Okay, I'm dragging the reddish orange color a little bit further out than I wanted, but it's not blending. So, yep. Yep, crayon lesson 101, right? You should always blend the darker color out with the light, not try to blend the other way around. It doesn't work. Alright, whatever, this will just have to do. No one's gonna look that closely at my semi blended out end cap colors. These look kind of like smudgy a little bit. It'll have to do. I can't get any better results. The base layer of yellow is basically made the reddish orange color not lay on properly. And then because of that, when I'm going over, try to pull the color more evenly, it's just pulling the whole thing over. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it as that. Call it a day. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah.